What's up, y'all? Y'all tuned in to Talent. Talent stands for Take a Look Inside Truth. For y'all that's new to the podcast or whatever, I got my boy TG here with me. We finna dive in a little bit and just, you know what I'm saying, like get to know him a little better. But I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm gonna let him, get into it or whatever. So, what's up, TG? How you doing, man?
3100 in the building. What's happening with it?
Okay, I feel that. I feel that. So, like, um you basically like you're an upcoming artist.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying? You doing your thing out there, like you making some noise or whatever, but like it's like you only everybody only put out a little bit about themselves. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like I want you to like get at people, like make them why you? You know what I'm saying?
Why me? In my mind, it's because like I experience damn near every pain you can experience going through the situation of trying to elevate in life. Period. Whether it's with music, whether it's just finding yourself in this world, whether it's just understanding yourself as a man or as a person or whatever. It's been a hell of a road, a hell of a process. I'm still learning every day.
Straight up.
You feel me? But
But when you said like you like basically like I've experienced every pain you could think of, like
mhm.
that's some deep shit to say. So I don't even want to
Yeah.
like overlook that. Like dive into that a little bit.
I mean, from losing family members to certain situations, homelessness, poverty. You know what I mean? Humble beginnings. Shit, I've literally lived in like at least 9 states growing up. You feel me? Before I hit the age of fucking 18, 20.
So
You feel me?
you and your folks moved around a lot.
Yeah, me and my mom. It was me and my mom. We
Okay.
moved shit damn near everywhere. You know what I mean? Everywhere. I can list shit.
Straight up.
Hella states. We'll probably stay there 6 months to a year. She didn't like it. We back in Cali. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Stay in Cali, you get hard again. We dipped out somewhere else. You know what I
Straight
mean?
up.
Stay there for another year or two. You know what I mean? She didn't like it. Get hard. Right back to Cali. So
Oh,
you feel
okay.
me? That was my life for majority of you feel me growing up.
Okay. Okay. So nothing was like sure you ain't really have like the home type of
Hell
setting like
nah. West Lincoln Ave always been home to me.
okay. Okay.
I'm a Lincoln Inn baby. Lincoln Inn don't even exist no more. For the people that's in Orange County and Anaheim, they know exactly what that is. It's a
Okay.
motel that used to be on Lincoln Ave in like the 2000s or whatever. You know what
Oh,
I
it's
mean?
a motel. So y'all was in a motel. This
Hell
ain't even
yeah.
a house like on a
Hell
block.
yeah. We was in a motel. That was home to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Third floor, third row. You know what I mean? But it
Yeah.
was a lot of people in there from like black people, Samoans, white people and stuff like that. But everybody was damn near like family. You know what I mean? So when it closed down, everybody kind of like went their own route. Some people moved to Victorville, some people moved to LA, some people moved to San Bernardino, some people still in the juice. You know what I mean?
Straight up.
It kind of tore the city apart in a way. You know what I mean? But in
Okay.
my opinion, you feel
Okay.
me?
So
But
where did y'all go though?
shit, I think after that we went out of state. Actually, I was out of state when they tore it down. They kept saying they was gonna tear it down for years, but nobody kind of believed them. You know what I mean? My
Okay.
uncle
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
the security guard. He was dating the manager at the time. You feel me? So
On
like we was
everything.
kind of
Okay.
tied in, but we was out of state for a minute. I think we was in Minnesota. We was in like Minneapolis, Minnesota, and
Okay.
when we came back, we was going straight there. We finna go. You finna move right back in. We came back and we hit the U-turn and couldn't find it. All we see is an empty lot. We
And it
couldn't
was
find
just
it. I'm like,
gone. So it was you,
yeah.
your mom, siblings.
Nah, my siblings. I got two sisters that was with my grandmother, and I got two brothers that was with their grandmother in a different state.
Okay.
It was just me and my mom majority of the time.
And then
You
no
feel me?
pops.
My pops was in and out. You know what I mean? Him and my mom had certain situations. You feel
Straight.
me? But
Yeah.
he was always in and out. Like the nigga was around. I know the nigga. You know what I mean? But he was always in and out. I was the one that tried to keep him basically around. So like him being in my life was kind of damn near only me.
It
You know
was
what I
only
mean?
if you put in the effort, then you know
Yeah.
he came. If not, then shit he didn't.
Yeah. If it's difficult to get to me, he ain't coming. You know what I mean? But if it's down the street, it's you know what I mean. There's a chance he might get there. You feel me? But
So like growing up, like as a young man, like you know what I'm saying, you pushing through. You got you and your mom. You know what I'm saying. Y'all back and forth. Like like at so like this was just the full blown. This was just it. This is how it was.
yeah, yeah.
Like like
Yeah.
did it go down from there? Did it get better? Like
Shit, honestly, in my opinion, it's good and bad moments, but majority it was bad. It was fucked up. You know what I mean?
so like I want you to kind of like all right. What I want you to be like get in your state to where you don't. If you ain't comfortable talking about it, cool. But if you feel like you want to go into it, like
We
I want you
good.
to get into it.
Let's get cracking. We
I
good.
want you to like, explain. It's people that's listening, and even for myself, I'm trying to really, paint the picture and understand. But I want you to
I'm
like
talking about-
paint the picture for us.
I'm talking about, nigga, I done slept in church parking lots, you feel me? Parks, nigga, alleyways, nigga, you feel me? Nigga, damn near every shelter in Orange County I done been in, you know what I mean? Damn near every motel in Orange County I done been in, you feel me? I could list the names of the shelters you feel me, in the motels, but it's like once you understand that, okay, now I'm at a certain age where I can't really depend on nobody else. You know what I mean? I got to get my own money. And once you start, like, I never thought I'd have a license. You know what I mean? Because my people ain't have one. So once you realize you can actually obtain shit in life, nothing can really stop you.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean? When
most
you ain't never
definitely.
had shit and you get your first 3 bands, it's like, damn, I can get 5.
I can go.
I can
up
get
from
10.
there.
I can get 20. You know what I mean? It just, nothing can really stop you.
But like you saying like right now you can't depend on nobody. But it
Yeah.
seemed like throughout all them hard times, it was you rocking with your mama. Like
Oh yeah, mine's
So-
for sure. It's just as a man, you never really wanna show that pain to, you know what I mean, to your mom. So like throughout that whole process, I took it to the chin. You know what I mean? I ain't complain about it or, you know what I mean, make it harder or none of that shit. I took it to the chin. Shit, I kept a smile on my face. I cracked jokes to make her smile or whatever the case may be. And so, like, majority of the life, she ain't never really know how I felt about it until, like, my adult years when I speak on the shit. You feel me? But, yeah, I mostly took it to the chin. You know what I mean? Kind of hide that shit. I express it in my music, though. You know what I mean?
just found a way to basically make that outlet. But it's like throughout times, it's just like that's why they say like like I can be that person. I'm checking on people. I'm doing this, but like it's like who there to check on me? Like
Shit,
whenever.
I was smoking weed.
But like whenever it gotta get
That
to
was
a
it.
point, you know what I'm saying? Like honestly, like to a point to where it's just like even if a person felt like it ain't nothing
Yeah.
for me to take, it ain't nothing for me that I can possibly have in my system, and I gotta deal with this on a
Yeah.
like. So whenever you get like sober, whenever you feel
All
like
right. Anytime, even to this day, anytime I'm going through something, I make the hardest songs when I'm deep in a situation. You know what I mean? So I kind of feel like it's an advantage. You know what I mean? Everybody don't go through the type of shit I go through. You know what I mean? So it's like when I go through these situations, I kind of take it out on the booth. It ain't nobody to vent to that you really gonna trust like that you really gonna feel it's gonna hold you down and give you the right game. So you just walk with God and you take it to the chin and you express it through your music. That's why it's kind of crazy. I always thought it was crazy that people vibe with my music because majority of my music is me expressing pain. It's me expressing where I'm from or what I've lived through or what I've did or what I've watched other people do or go through or something like that. You know what I mean? But it's just crazy because it ain't really, to me, it ain't no shit where you like, oh, I'm finna go to the club and, you know what I mean? But it is to the world, you know what I mean? It is to people that listens to my music. You feel me?
so like everything is, you know what I'm saying, like driven from experience. Like you done been through this stuff, you done live this stuff, because it is some people out there who write rap whatever it is, and they ain't never even been through it. It's just
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it sound good, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like that type of thing. And like, so I feel that I definitely like, you know, hear you like on that level, you know. But like so now, like how you feel, like how you doing, like now, like on a like honestly.
Now I still got struggles that I'm facing and challenges in life, but I realized that these challenges in life happen for a reason. Most of the time, it's either to make you stronger or for you to learn something or for you to gain wisdom or whatever the case may be. It's something you didn't learn, especially if it's a repeated challenge. You know what I mean? It's something you ain't learned in the past that you gotta face this time or that you gotta relearn or something like that. So I try to look at life in a different way than I used to. You know what I mean? I try to focus on, okay, I'm in this position. I used to want to be in this position. I used to pray for this position. You know what I mean? I used to want to shoot these videos or drop these songs and never been in the studio, never knew how to, you know what I mean? Never had the money for it, whatever the case may be. So it's like I got to be grateful.
Gotta be great.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm learning at this moment is being grateful.
You feel like you carry a lot, like day. And I know you said like because a lot of times, like, you know, we as we going through our life, like period, like, you know, we feel like we laugh, or we you know, like you said, like you were throwing that smile just to get by, because it's like shit, if I am down, what can you do about it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like if I got to keep it pushing, because no matter how it look, I got to get beyond, you know, this moment, or what's feel like it's dragging me down right now. But then I also want you to know that throughout times, you know what I'm saying, you build up so much, and you get to a certain point. Like, what does that release look like for you?
Shit, that's a hard question. Cause I'm a cool, calm, and collected person, but when it do get too much in certain situations, it'll be a situation I'll probably snap. You know what I mean? I'll probably snap, or like I said, I make that hit. I'll force it into that. You know what I mean? That therapy session. When I get in that booth, it's like therapy for me. It's like a different feeling. You know what I mean? It's like that's the only time I get to release. You know what I mean? Like, and actually feel like I done left it there. Because back in the day, like, rest in peace, I used to talk to my brother. So it wouldn't matter if a year went by, I ain't talked to him, 2 years went by, I ain't talked to him, whatever. If I had that one conversation, it didn't matter what we talked about. You feel me? If I had that one conversation, everything would be smooth.
And you
You feel
say,
me?
yo, brother, what happened to your brother? And you said, rest in peace. If
Um,
you don't mind.
he had a situation um, where he was basically on a run. You know what I mean, from the FBI, because he was basically scared about some shit that he didn't do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he ain't want, you know what I mean? He from the South, so you know people, they play different in the South. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He ain't want to take that chance, and
Mm-hmm.
he kept saying like he was gonna like commit suicide, but me personally, I don't feel like he did. I feel like them people did whatever they did. You know what I mean? Because of the situation. You feel me? And the situation that took place, and he's no longer here. But
But he did feel like overwhelmed by a lot, even.
yeah, that nigga was he was like an idol to me. So anytime, like, I don't care if I talked to him for 5 minutes and he was like, what you do today? You know what I mean? It was like everything was washed away. And
He
it's
was
crazy.
able to,
It's crazy. I love that nigga that much. That's how I know, like, you know what I mean?
would you say, like, in your eyes, like, he was like that father figure,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
like molded you, you know, and like basically this is who footsteps you was walking in, to just even know, like, what is it to be a man? What is it to be? And that was it for you.
I'll say both my brothers in a way. Um, but definitely like he was around me till I believe he got like 13,
Okay.
and then I ain't see him till he was like 19. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So
Yeah.
once I seen him when he was like 19, that's when we had kind of, you know what I mean, got back associated and stuff like that. But once we did, it was love and it was genuine. You know what I mean? It was
Most
just the moments
definitely.
that meant everything. You know what I mean?
Them times and like,
Yeah.
feeling like I can I can I can like 100% like, what I'm saying, like I got, like my big sister that's like that person like for me to where it's like I can literally I can say, truthfully, honestly, like exactly what it is, you know what I'm saying? She gon' tell me what it is, you know what I'm saying, whether I'm right,
Yeah.
whether I'm
What
wrong.
exactly?
It's gonna be like, look, and then
Yeah.
like, no,
Yeah.
you wrong, but I you feel how you feel, but you was wrong.
Yeah.
Or no, I understand, I get that, you know what I'm saying, whether it's nothing physically she can do. It's not even I'm looking for that. It's just to have that person that's going, that I feel like you connect with
It's
what it
gonna
is
give
that
it to
I'm
you
that's going
raw, regardless, and it's gonna benefit you,
straight up,
whether you want to hear it or not.
whether you want to hear it or not. So that's why, and it just, like some people are more, fortunate than
Yeah.
others. And, you was in a situation still to count your blessings, like to even have that, but on the flip side, it's just like I can see why you say I didn't have nobody, because throughout them other days, and like I said, like you, or like you said, you was living homeless at times, or
Yeah.
bouncing from shelters, or slept at churches, like, you know what I'm saying. And as a kid, like that had to have been like some heavy, like I had to carry this and I got to be strong because there
Yeah.
is no other way.
Yeah. Yeah. It still fuck with me, but I just channel it a different way.
Right.
I kind of feel like that shit made my gangster, in a way. You feel me? Like it wasn't none of the shit in the street. It wasn't none of it. It was the pain.
But you
You
felt,
feel
but
me?
like you this way because you had to be this way. So do you feel like you carry like any type of anger, like, or you feel like I'm not mad, I just
Hell yeah, I use it as energy.
okay.
I'm not upset about the situation. I'm just like desperately trying to live. You know what I mean? Like desperately trying to get to where I feel comfortable. You know what I mean? Where I feel okay. I'm changing my life now. You know what I mean? Like it's certain things that'll make me feel like okay, that shit over with. You know what I mean? The past is the past. That shit over with. You
So
know what I mean?
when
So I just try to focus on that, and I think my problem is I don't really accept the present moment because I'm so focused on getting to that. You know what I mean? That feeling of okay, I made it, or I got it, or we there.
so
You know
you
what I mean?
feel like I can't even celebrate these small milestones because I feel like at any moment it can be taken away from me
Hell yeah,
until I'm there. So like
that was life for me. You know what I mean? So it's like nothing ever lasted long. That was good. You know what I mean? We was always moving. If we had a spot, we ain't finna stay here too motherfucking long. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's like if I'm going to school, I ain't finna be going there too motherfucking long. You know what I mean? So it's like in my mind, nothing good was gonna last long until it started. You feel me? Until it started lasting, and I start realizing like, damn,
But it's just like
maybe
damn,
this shit over with.
that had to be like hard because it's like damn, as a kid, like
I haven't took the bus in 5 years. That shit was big as fuck to me. You feel me?
which
Like that simple ass shit, like the regular local bus. You feel me? I ain't took that bitch in like 5 years.
you speaking now, the now. You mean because you trying to stay away from it, or you what you
Nah,
mean?
because like nigga been mobile. You know what I mean? Nigga been, you feel me? So it's like,
I'm
uh,
so
back then we used to walk everywhere. We had no fucking car. We used to walk everywhere, take the bus. You know what I mean? So not taking the bus for a year made me feel good.
Straight
For
up.
2 years made me feel good. For 3 years it made me feel like, damn, maybe I ain't never going back to that shit. Then it made me start looking at life different because like, damn, maybe I ain't never going back to the motels. Maybe I ain't never going back to them. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that shit is actually over with and I'm finna, you know what I mean? So you start trying to not forget about the past, but you start trying to understand that that shit don't last forever. You got the choices, you got the ability to accomplish any goal you set for yourself as long as you make the right decisions.
And I heard you mention earlier, like like I pray so you like got a relationship with God.
Hell yeah. We might not know what God is or who God is or the image or the name or whatever, but I for sure believe there is a God. I wouldn't be here right now. You feel me? I for sure believe there is a God.
I know exactly who God is. And like it's many names, but like at the end of the day, even that you are still in search,
Mm-hmm.
and you still looking, like, and you aiming to make that connection, you know what I'm saying, like with because it's many people that will call the devil call himself God. He think he a God. So you know what I'm saying, people can get that. People can it can be a confusing, that not confusing, but it can be a thing of everybody, but it's only one person who know that it's ain't nobody else going around like I'm Jesus. Mm-hmm. So like sometimes if it felt like, okay, I'm not making that connection, or sometimes it feel like I ain't being heard, like I'm praying but I don't hear nothing. Mm-hmm. It's like, call on Jesus, try that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, as much stuff as you done been through, I can only imagine, like, still to this day. It ain't because I dealt with that when I was 7, and I'm 30 now, and it's over. Sometimes it be like them seeds, like the foundation, like that we was set on and that we was based on. So now as we go through our adult years, we have to, it's like I didn't surpass that, and now I don't feel like I'm just so stuck in that moment. Yeah. But when you dig deep, and sometimes you like can't figure out like why I'm always getting mad so quick, or why I get like this, you know what I'm saying? That's because it's the feelings, like, and that's why I said, like, I know that you say you go to your music, and then let's say you didn't deal with your music, which I 100% understand, and I feel that, but I guess, like, if you just walk around and you feeling like, oh, they say, well, men don't cry, or we don't do this, we don't do that. That's like, by the end of the day, it ain't nothing wrong if I feel like I had this heavy on my chest and I needed to.
I for sure do all of that.
I need it, you know what I'm saying?
I for sure do all that. I try to do it on my own, you know what I mean? But of course, I for sure do all of that.
But, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want, like, based on my podcast, like, I want people to understand, like, the power of prayer. Yeah. Like, understand, like, it's power in that.
Most
you know
definitely.
What I'm saying? You ain't gotta tell me. You ain't gotta connect with nobody else and be like, oh yeah, I pray, but I ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like those moments and those questions that I ask, and it's like, or maybe I just went and I strictly felt like I'm defeated. I don't know what to do. Yeah. I don't know where to go. I feel lost. You ever like felt like I'm walking through life, but it's like I'm walking. It's like I don't know which way the wind blowing. Like I literally
I feel that
lost
way right now at this moment. You know what I mean? But I try to think back. I never knew how I was going to do this music shit, but I knew it was God. You know what I mean? I never knew how I was going to get to a certain point, but I knew it was God. So it's like, I don't know how I'm going to get over that mountain, but I know God going to get me through it. You feel me? So it's just like, it's a time frame.
It's a time frame for even when it seemed like, dang, but I done did everything I could do to overcome or get to this point, and I still ain't reached it. What am I doing wrong? Sometimes, like, that blockage or that hold up could be like for your protection. Like, all door, it's like, you know how they say all money ain't good money. Every door to walk through ain't meant for you to walk through just because it's open. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't trying to be out here be like the devil's advocate now. So like,
that's what I mean by taking the stairs. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The elevator might feel good, but shit, that them stairs gonna feel good once you get to the top. You feel me? Oh, I don't mind taking the stairs. It may take some time. You feel me? Yeah. I don't mind taking the stairs. I'll wait on God.
That's right. Keep like it's a passage in the Bible, like, it actually teaches you, because like, we are meant to be financially stable. We are meant to be financially free. That's we supposed to have that.
Yeah.
We supposed to be like that. So but when people say I'm chasing this money, they like chase God. You know what I'm saying? You chasing this money. Money is going to come. We supposed to have that. God want us to have that. And then when you get it, you supposed to have that stewardship in you too. You know what I'm saying? It's like, make when I give
That
you this
ministry.
money.
That testimony.
No,
Yeah.
when I give you this money, you make sure you make it count. I don't give you this for you can set on and you be stingy. It's like the more that I give and the more, it's like God going to bless me if he know I'm going to bless his people. I don't know why. That's just the way it is.
That's how
That's
it's
just
supposed
the
to be.
way it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he wants you to be, you know what I'm saying, financially free and to be out of this position that you're in. But also you got to understand and you know what's shaping you, what's making you to be that. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes if God bless me today for whatever it is that I have in store tomorrow, I might not have been 100%, or I might not have been doing what I needed to do. Why? Because mentally I wasn't there. I'm thinking like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
lost
saying?
it.
You would have
I would
lost
have let
it.
other people make me lose it. I would have. There's all type of shit that could happen. I think about that too. Trust
Exactly.
me.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So like them little baby steps, they okay. But like, so when people be like, I'm chasing the bag, it's like, no, keep seeking. Like it say, seek my kingdom and the rest will come.
Yeah.
The rest will come.
I feel like God is telling me He not gonna bless me. Not saying that He not gonna bless me, but He not gonna give me what I'm asking for until I let go of a lot of shit, a lot of people, the past. You know what I mean? Until I let go of that fear of the unknown, what's in the unknown of the future. You know what I mean? It's certain little. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie, it's hard.
It's like you
It's
scared.
hard.
Like it's like damn, but you know you ain't showing me why I'm letting this go. But
You know
like
what I
it's
mean?
like show me
It's
why.
hard.
I need to know that it's
Yeah,
I know it's
yeah.
worth it, but it's like show me, and you ain't gonna be showing it. It's like just have faith.
Yeah.
And do what I'm asking you, and because you already know, like you know, but it's like that peace in us, like we scared. It's like that's why they say walk by faith and not by sight, because you scared to try to make something out of nothing or trust in somebody I ain't never seen.
Yeah. Trust that something gonna fall out the sky. You know what I mean?
Straight up.
Yeah.
So
That's
you
where
like,
I'm at.
so you know, but that's why like I'm saying, like I honestly I'm it's so many people like I probably could have came and found to talk to. Why you? I don't know.
I'm glad we did.
So like I just want you, like when you leave, like don't like stop like praying, asking, like I'm seeking you. I don't know what I'm looking for.
I got you.
Show me something. You don't know the names of God, teach me the names. You don't know, I want to know for sure it's a you. Because right now I'm walking, I believe in you, but I'm still in question.
I'm confused.
I'm
You know what I
confused.
mean? Most definitely.
But like, you know how many
But I
people
for sure know you. You
So
know what I mean?
but so that's what I'm saying. Like, and don't be those type of things. It's like you ain't gotta be like scared to admit those things. The more vulnerable you are when you go and you in that state, the more that you gonna feel that relief. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk to nobody. You ain't gotta look for people to talk to. Ain't nobody you can sit and me and you can have this conversation. Me and you having this conversation means not. I won't say that it don't mean nothing, but it's nothing I can do for you. I can
that's
only
helping. I'm soaking game.
I can only deliver whatever is brought to me to speak.
Through God?
Through God. But you have to do the work. You gotta be at least willing, and you willing.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I've been through hell. Shit. I want my harvest. You feel me? Shit, I stay patient for this shit. You feel me?
God gonna bless you, man. Like, and I mean, like, you know, don't every good person ain't lost out here. And I know it's easy to feel like we by ourselves so long and we just like move and it's like everybody fake. Nobody give a fuck about nobody. It's still people out here that care. You feel what I'm saying? It's still people out here. You a stranger to me, but I want to see you do well. I want to see you succeed because I don't know whether or not you deserve it. I just feel like we don't deserve this.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I want to see you succeed. It ain't about, me, a black person to another black person. You are another human to me, and I know what that's like. I know what that feel like. I know how deep that can go to where it feel like we lonely. They say it's lonely at the top. They don't know how lonely it is when you trying to figure that shit out. That's an even lonelier road. You know what I'm saying? And because like when I say that, I understand like man, I can't really explain it enough to get you to where you understand that. Like, but I want you to know, like, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you a stranger today, a friend tomorrow. That's how this work. That's how God work. So like whatever heavy weight you feel like, man, get that up off your chest. Get that off your chest, and that way you can feel like, okay, I smell the air different. Shit, the trees look different now. Go in like blind, the same way you would dive in to go and get the bag. Dive in this because it's like I'm chasing something greater than myself. And the rest gonna come.
That's real. That's real.
I'm happy I got a chance to talk to you.
I appreciate you.
And I honestly, you know, like, God gonna bless your journey, man. Just, you know, continue to, like, you already know what you gotta do. Because you said it to me. So when you able to voice those things out your mouth, it's like you know what you gotta do.
He give you the signs. He give you the signs.
He give you the signs.
It ain't easy.
It ain't easy. I mean? So, but it can be done though. It can be done. So, man, we gotta wrap it up, and you know what I'm saying. Like it. I hate that this ends here, but the continuance of, you know, having better days don't gotta end right here. So if you got anything, like I want you to, if you feel like you can give a message, you want to shout out your Instagram, you want to do like whatever, I want to give you that time. This your camera right here.
3100 in the building. I go by TG31. My Instagram is 2stiff31. That's TOO_STIFF_31. TG31, Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes, Tidal, whatever platform. Fuck with this podcast, man. Show love. I appreciate you.
Of course.
You feel me?
Same.
Shout out to the town. Y'all know what's going on. Album in process. We finna drop soon. You feel me? We still have emotion. You feel me? We still have emotion. I used to be broke. You feel me? I ain't broke no more. We still have emotion.
At the end of it all.
You feel me? I wipe my tears with this shit. But you already know. God is good, man. God is good. I appreciate you for inviting me. You feel me? For the game that you gave me. You feel me? I'm definitely going to use it. And I definitely feel like God had me come for a reason.
Oh, yeah. It's up from here.
Because a lot of times I'll be like, man, I ain't got time for that shit. I don't know how I'm get out there. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'll be trying to avoid shit. I'm antisocial. I'll be in my own box. You know what I mean? But
you know what he doing. So,
most definitely.
Most there. So, man, we got to get up out of here. And it was good to have you. I hope we can have you back one of these days. And,
most definitely.
You know, I know you busy. You moving around and you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But, you know, like, bless us again. Come.
You already know. Anytime you want me, I'm here.
So we out, y'all. Look, y'all, you tuned in again to Talent. I hope that you enjoyed this session and everything. And just tune in again. You will see us next time. It's KG. And we out.